bud. We really should start testing these things before we start streaming. Well, we'll find out when we have audio. Uh,
Hello, hello. Okay,
hello,
it's
hello.
working now. Hello to the peoples that can
Yeah,
now hear us,
potentially.
theoretically.
Uh,
I'm angry.
yeah. Yeah, me too.
Because for
Real
some
sad.
reason, Zach's OBS doesn't have the audio for like his computer.
Oh,
Okay.
So there's no capture for that audio. And it was trying to capture audio from a source that he doesn't have, from like a headset that he doesn't have.
I see.
So I had to go fix that.
Oh, literally nothing.
Uh,
I'm upset.
yeah. Yeah. Me too.
All right, now run it back.
Yeah,
From the
yeah. All
top.
right, so start a session.
All right, start a session. So let's go. Now we've got Arito here. It's fine that we don't have Karisu. She was passed out at the beginning anyway. It'll be fine. It seems like we can only get one of you two today anyway.
Basically.
Angry. You want to give Richie a summary of what all has happened so that we can start the
so
video here?
we
Yeah.
at the start of things, I unleashed I ate my last military pill for the day. Unleashed
Mhm.
another one of my 64 palms. And then that wasn't quite enough. Uh between Lord Saratobi and Crossbow Guy,
Mhm.
they brought it down to, what was it, like 14 health?
It was 14 health.
And so it
Wow.
was going to be the start of the worm's turn.
Yeah.
And because we just moved you and Ito like out of the worm space so you didn't get crushed.
Yep.
Uh
I appreciate
so
this.
Ito used a reaction to almighty push and kill the worm. Uh and it peeled like a banana.
Oh,
Uh Afterwards we were all forced to take a day of rest.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and now we've made our way to the temple. I don't know if there's anything else for me to say about that. I mean, we made our way to the temple. On the way over, we took some time to train.
Which temple?
There's uh the Tensagan temple. We spoke.
Okay.
We have discussed that it is ill-advised to immediately go into the swamp because they're almost certainly already there. And so we just need to get all of the Kage together and prepare.
Yep.
Uh, so this is what we're doing.
Understandable. Understandable.
Uh, I think. Is there anything else big that you missed? Not that I can think of. But yeah, it's been a time. We're getting there.
You also learned that before you guys got there, Saratoga is the reason they even had a defense in the first place.
Yeah, he was the only thing standing. He wasn't the only thing standing between the worm and everybody else, but he was the only thing standing between the worm and everybody else.
It was him and
This
a
makes
small
sense.
handful of Black Ops Ninja, none of which survived, but him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But now he's here. Nobuyuki has done some of the rituals required to open up the thing. And after a time delay, a bowl showed up for him to pour his blood into. He did the correct amount, did not bleed too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
He then descended into the temple. Kurisu tried to follow, got almost thrown off the cliff, and had her chakra sealed for who knows how long.
Wow.
Managed to evade that second part.
Good.
Nobuyuki has found a mural about the war with the six eyes, the four people from the original team separating, and one of them, presumably the Hyuga of the group, coming here and making a temple of some kind.
Okay.
As he continued to go through, he found himself in a pitch black room, grabbed a torch. Torch lit up the room, at least as far as the light will go. And he found rows of sarcophagi with one incomplete row at the end where there's a coffin that looks like, or a coffin that is only half carved out and open, like it's still in production.
Interesting.
My time has not come yet.
And that's where we are.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that being the case, I mean, I'm going to continue to explore. I don't really have an idea about what I am intended to be doing here yet.
Give me your choice of mental save.
Oh, mental saves. Let me see. Probably.
And you get a choice.
I do. It'll be intelligence. Intelligentsia. 19. That's fine.
Could have been better.
Yeah.
As you make your way through, you're trying to figure out how all of this works. Why you can only see to the edge of the light. And while you're busy doing that, you are suddenly jump scared by the appearance of a woman right in front of you.
Jesus Christ! You're not. Just fuck. Uh, hello?
The figure will simply turn and walk in a direction away from you.
Okay. Uh, well, I will follow.
You follow after this person,
Yeah,
thing, or spirits,
Question
people.
mark.
I say spirits are people.
I guess you just earned a brownie point with all the ghosts in your closet.
Hey, we don't talk about those.
That's why he knows that they're people.
But as you follow this person, you look at them. Their like the signature of their spirit that you can see is nearly identical to the specters that were above.
Hmm. So these are more of the reincarnations.
Give me an insight.
Sure.
Not only is this one of the reincarnation, this is the originator
This is
of,
the original.
yeah.
This is Maki. Yeah, this is I'm going to guess Maki.
Well, you've not seen any depictions of Maki. It's a safe assumption.
Yeah. Uh Alright.
But she will lead you through various twists and turns, through seemingly endless amounts of hallways.
Mhm.
So much so that if you were tasked to get back, you've forgotten by now which left and which right you were supposed to take.
The human brain can remember 7 things. Mine can remember 4.
Sometimes 5 if I'm really trying, and you gave me a cookie beforehand.
Oh man, if I got a cookie, I don't know. I might have forgotten one of them as I was distracted by Cookie.
No, beforehand to help.
I see. Uh,
But eventually you come into this large library.
mhm.
So the interesting bit about this library, if you look up, there's just ocean.
Oh. Uh-huh.
You can even see an octopus going by.
Oh. Oh, I guess. Yeah, no, that makes sense. We are right by the ocean. Huh. I mean, I'm taking some time to look up at the light filtering down, but I'm following.
It's a very dim light, given how deep it is,
Hmm.
uh, but it's enough to provide at least dim light to the area.
Okay.
And while many of these scrolls and early books are aged and deteriorated to the point where if you touch them, they might just become dust, there is a single journal at the end where it's just sitting on a table, and at the other end of the table from you is a chair and a nearly perfectly preserved body.
Okay. Is it reminiscent of the woman I've been following?
It looks exactly like that, except a lot more dead and a lot less spiritual.
Yeah. I would like to take a look at the book if Ghost Lady isn't gonna be directing me any other way.
No, as you approach, she in fact motions like she intends for you to take the book.
Okay. I will open it up and at least read the first few pages.
The first few pages seem to be more of like in early life of hers, but she reaches out, her hand phases through the book, and she mimics like turning towards the back half of the book.
Okay. Okay. I will flip through.
She tries to do it for you, but ghost hands.
Yeah.
Once you get to the designated point, you have to flip a couple more pages that she urges you to flip over because it's
Mhm.
not exactly a precise science. You can't just control F here.
Yeah.
But once you get to the correct section, it starts to list out the Tensegon, its abilities, at least those she's discovered,
Mhm.
and how to master them more quickly.
Oh. Okay.
Uh, Due to it just listing out the philosophy behind using each one,
Okay.
which helps a lot when these are abilities that you more innately know and learn rather than train for.
Mhm.
And shortly after that section is a detailed breakdown of everything they've learned for fighting the Six Eyes.
Okay.
Or at least as far as you can tell, it's everything they've learned. Specifically, this seems to detail her perspective of what they've learned,
Mhm.
in that when it becomes a giant full iteration of itself, the gentle fist is no longer effective, and the
Shit.
only technique she could find to even work at all is divine providence.
I see.
Wow.
When it is in its smaller, what she refers to as an avatar form, the gentle fist is effective to a degree, but there are times when it seemed to just do nothing. But she doesn't understand it, how or why yet.
Okay.
And it seems like she never found her answer.
Uh, I am intelligence operative. I'll find out. Okay. That is the case. Uh, I will look to her. Is there anything else that you wish to show me? Or is it time for me to return?
Uh, she will look up at the ocean above you,
Mm-hmm.
and after a few moments, look back down to you, shake her head, and motion towards the door.
I'm going to like start moving. But um, the mural. And I'll bring out my drawing and I will point to the man of the circle. I will say, is that the moon?
She's going to nod.
Huh.
She's also going to try to speak, though no voice comes out. Give me an insight or perception. I'll take either.
I like these. These are good for me. Overeat her lips. Shit. I will burn a will of fire on this to make it a 22.
Uh, you start to almost like play a game of charades with it.
Yeah.
Like you like do the whole like squint and lean forward a little bit to try to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then it suddenly light bulb clicks on, uh, and you understand that she is trying to say Osuke.
Oh man. Well, we've met Adachi and who was the Master of the Renegon?
Toshimasa.
Okay. We've met Adachi and visited Toshimasa's shrine. Uh, Not sure how we'll find our way to learn from him, but to learn from Osuke, but we'll see what we can learn.
When you
Yeah.
make mention of trying to figure out how to get to the moon,
Yeah? Listen, I'm just saying make contact. I don't mean actually go to the moon.
No,
uh,
space elevator. That's all you need.
that's what she thinks you're implying. She's gonna lift and wave her hand. It's like, no, that's not what you're. No, not that.
I listen. Of course, I'm not going to try and go there like that. Just
I would
you
take me
know.
to the moon.
Someone quick,
Fly
fly
you
me
to
to
the
the moon.
moon.
Play it right now.
Man,
Uh,
such a good song.
uh, yeah, and I will nod and I will bow and I will thank Maki Hyuga.
She's gonna try to give you one last message. Like she's got to play charades with it now that she knows that you can't hear her.
I'm trying.
Give me an insight.
15. If that
Uh,
does not pass, I will. It's like just hold on, and I will like over to the table, and I will put like my my brush to the paper, and I will be like just guide my hand.
I was
she's
sure
gonna
you was about to do Ouija board moment.
Kinda.
she has this moment where she's like, that's smart, and then she reaches for her hand just passes through.
I was like,
Yeah.
I know, just guide. Just show me where to. We'll get there.
She has a moment of like, oh,
Yeah.
She's just like you for real, for real.
Here's the thing. I think I might be her.
I would like to remind you of the under 20 you rolled and
Yeah.
proceed.
Uh,
She's just going to write the symbol for Sage.
okay. All right. That would be with Arito. Arito studying Sage mode. I was studying Sage mode until I
As soon
took
as
The
you
out.
mention, someone studying Sage mode, even if it's like to yourself, trying to talk it out to yourself, she's
Yeah.
gonna point and nod like, yes, that one.
Okay. Reach for the moon, Arito.
Always. It is mine. I will conquer it.
I I don't doubt it. If anyone could. Honestly, you could tell me that you could do anything, and I'd say, yeah, it sounds about right. Uh, I will nod. I'm ready to share what I have found and continue studying the scrolls. Continue mastering my techniques and making sure Ultimate Divine Providence is powerful as I can make it.
So, from what you've gained here,
Mhm.
anytime the Six Eyes or anything related to it has any kind of sudden immunity to your gentle fist, as she mentioned in her writings, I will now tell you when that happens,
Ah,
and
nice.
I will tell you when you are free to beat ass again.
Okay.
FD.
You no longer have to check.
uh, okay. Well, now I will know that, and we can. I mean, I actually, because the set of, because there are other feats. There are multi-class feats, and there are mastery feats. And I have been thinking about taking exploit knowledge, so that I can study my enemies a bit better and know what's going on. But by the way, for the class, if I have a creature analyzed, so as an action, I can end my exploit weakness on a creature. And when I do, I make an investigation or history versus 8 plus the creature's level. And on a success, I gain knowledge based on the severity. As long as I meet or exceed, I get their rank, role, and level. Uh, if it's at least by a +5, I learn. Uh, oh wait, hold on. Again, and one of the following pieces of information. So I can learn its one of its attack bonuses, one of its DCs, one of its saves. I can learn its general traits, its role traits, its clan traits, the number of tenacity die, and legendary resistances. As a thing that I'm
Okay.
gonna work towards.
Very nice.
Uh, I assume you go to leave now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
when you go to leave, she will turn at the end of where the coffins begin, and then she will turn to face you and give me one more insider perception as she tries to talk to you.
Okay,
forgetting
god
that
damn
you
it.
can't talk to you can't hear
God,
her.
just like me, for real, for real.
For real, for real.
More insight. Hey, 29.
D30.
I was so expecting you to not get it that I forgot what I was going to give you. Fuck.
God damn
Dang.
it.
It'll come back to me later.
Something to do with coffins. I don't know.
But she'll go to where um, the sarcophagi start and then lay down in that one.
Okay. My time hasn't come yet. My coffin is not yet built.
It's just in the process of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Still
Tell
concerning,
me.
but yeah.
Tell me that your coffin is down here. I will permanently make sure that it is never ready.
I like to imagine every time that Aruto places a death ward on me, it just stops building. uh, but yeah, I am prepared to ascend to the others.
Oh fuck! Okay, this is what it was. Okay,
There
I'll
we go.
whisper it. I'll whisper it to you as you ascend. Proceed ascending. Return to
Okay.
the others.
All right. So, a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it appears I am the reincarnation of Maki Hyuga.
Whoa.
Uh, Secondly, there are many spirits here, and all of them are reincarnations of Maki Hyuga.
Whoa.
Third, uh, if it ever finishes, if it ever becomes complete, the Gentle Fist is going to be useless against this.
Hmm.
Uh, think what else I found. I'm going to show them the
Mural.
interesting. Yeah, I'm going to show them the mural. The drawing, and I am going to explain. It's like, okay, I'm pretty sure this one here is Adachi. This one is Maki. Over here is, I already forgot his name.
Toshimasa.
Toshimasa. Thank you.
I'll write it down for you.
Yeah. And I'm going to point to the one that is up at the moon. I'm going to say, this is the moon, and this is Osuke.
Ah, we're going to the moon. I've always wanted to go
I,
there.
I was told explicitly that's not what she meant to do.
Been to lots
She
of
not what she meant to
places.
say.
I've not been to the moon. Cannot be your taxi
Yeah.
service.
That is a-okay. I was planning on flying there.
But
Let's go outdoors.
I swear to God. But her parting word, Maki's parting words to me were, "Don't make our mistake in dealing with it. The sage can explain it better." Which means we have to find a way to commune with Osuke, who is on the moon, and we now know the location of the last of the four masters, who is the sage.
Mm-hmm.
She also seemed very excited that you are in fact a sage.
Look
Uh,
forward to getting better at it.
Yeah.
Or stuff has finally been completed.
Oh,
I'm an acrobat.
you are now acrobatic.
Yeah, because that gave me proficiency in acrobatics. So that means it is now
Nice.
possible for me to complete those harder checks.
He's now
Nice.
So
one of those, classic D&D classes, warrior, wizard, ranger, and acrobat.
Yeah. All right.
totally.
Well,
I know I'm the only
uh,
one that probably gets that reference, but it's fine.
it's
Yeah.
okay, but um, that seems like all there is here. There's plenty of technique in this book for me to learn to utilize the 10 sigma. But if it is completed, the only thing I will be able to use against it is that ability I unleashed in the last fight, the ultimate divine providence.
Oh,
Uh, Gentle Fist will be completely unable to do anything. And there are some notes about recognizing how and when things will be effective against it. Well, it's in its avatar form. Let's try and keep it from coming together as best we can.
I agree.
Uh,
Sounds like a very fruitful journey.
yeah, we have information. Next, I guess we're headed back to Mizumi, trying to figure out where the Alaska snake. About where they all are. I'm gonna summon Moroi out. Like, hey, buddy. Do we know where the Kage are meeting? Where they
Uh,
are at this moment?
it seems like the plan is to meet on one side or the other of the bridge. They can't get a clear answer on which side.
Okay, sounds good. Uh, I'm gonna look at Ito. It's like, are we sailing?
Where is the meeting?
On the bridge between the land of water, land of fire, like on one side of it.
Uh,
Been
the
there.
Great
We have
Bridge. Yeah.
it is. I understand if you don't want to have to take us. However, I feel it'd be for the best.
I can take us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ito.
Thanks, Ito.
Will teleport us to the thing.
Eric?
Yeah,
We have
I
gone
just
to
just
the
just making
bridge.
sure that you're there.
I know. I'm moving some things after
Oh,
you.
okay.
Can we
Mm,
also
mm,
stop
mm.
here?
It feels like a good spot.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll just drag you here, and yeah, and when we reconvene, you can pick a side of the bridge to go on.
I will be
Oh.
letting the people at the boat know. It's like, hey, we're going. We'll see ya.
Bye. I do the piece and we just fade out.
cross arms over chest and fall backwards.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I think that's it for today.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good night to the people.
Thanks for joining.
Even if we were silent for the past 2 of the 3 hours we were streaming.
Listen, that part
Yeah.
will be cut out. It's fine.
Is it fine?
That's what I'm going to tell myself.